right, well, thank you guys for coming out today. We have some special recognitions before we get started. We have Mary Ann Sullivan from the House of Representatives here. We have, absolutely, give her a round of applause. Thank you. We have Lane Ralph with Senator Lugar's office. We have Andrew Holman, absolutely. From Senator By's office, we couldn't have done it without their wonderful help. We have Jackie Needis from our city council. And we have, absolutely, my dear friend. And we have Madam Joanne Sanders with the city council. We have other elected officials. And if I missed any names, please blame the staff. Oh, no, and thank you to each and every one of you. Well, thank you all for coming today. 1 year ago today, the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act was signed into law. Today's announcement is yet another reminder that it's helped to spur growth and economic opportunity in communities across the nation. I am so pleased to announce that the United States Department of Transportation has awarded $20.5 million to the city of Indianapolis and the Central Indiana Community Foundation to complete construction of the Indianapolis Cultural Trail. This significant infusion of federal dollars, made possible by the Recovery Act, will be a huge boon for this economy for decades to come. Because as many of you know, the Cultural Trail is more than just a beautiful urban bicycle and pedestal trail. It's unique, one-of-a-kind attraction that will draw people to our city from all over the country and from around the globe. It's already gained international attention. And thanks to this $20 million grant, the vision that's received so much hype will finally become a reality that delivers real economic benefits to this great community. Now certainly, finishing the remaining 4.5 miles will create many well-paying construction jobs. But it doesn't stop there. The Cultural Trail is a prime example of how the Recovery Act is working to create jobs immediately while laying the groundwork for future economic growth. This $20 million capital infusion will leverage hundreds of millions in private sector dollars and spur job creation for generations to come. From the small business owner who sees her customer base grow because of the increased foot traffic, to the young entrepreneur who sets out to grow a business, but wants to settle in a progressive, livable city with a strong base of cultural amenities and attractions, to the tourist who visits our Circle City and spends money in our restaurants and stays in our hotels, all because they want to experience this wonderful cultural trail. Now I'd like to invite our great mayor, Mayor Greg Ballard, to the podium. Mayor, thank you.
Well, thank you, Congressman. This is a great announcement, and Congressman Carson and I have been sharing a podium a lot recently, and I think that's very fortunate because there's a lot of good news going on out there and great things going on in our city, and today is certainly no different. This is a big, big announcement for the city of Indianapolis. This is a game changer, an absolute game changer for the future of the Cultural Trail and for the city as a whole. As the Congressman noted, the economic boost to create these jobs is tremendous. Driving business to our local merchants is just an outstanding. I really want to thank Congressman Carson, Brian Payne, and so many others that really were involved in this effort. So a lot of people involved in this effort are not here today, but they've done a tremendous job in making sure that this thing happens. Tremendous investment in the city of Indianapolis. Trail plays a vital role in strengthening our urban core, in connecting our neighborhoods, attracting tourists, building local businesses, and making us economically competitive for years and years to come. It is undeniably an asset to our community. The Cultural Trail is a tremendous, tremendous asset to our community. And this funding will assist by providing that $20 million in new city infrastructure that will increase the quality of life for all of our citizens and boost our efforts to make Indianapolis a more sustainable city. Indianapolis is fortunate to be able to use these streets to create a safe place for bicycles, for pedestrians, and other forms of alternative transportation. This is a complex project, and our Department of Public Works has worked very hard to make the Cultural Trail fit within our downtown infrastructure and to ensure that we maintain the highest level of safety and mobility for everyone, bicyclists, pedestrians, and motorists. We have been extremely vocal in our efforts to increase our bikeways throughout the city and the cultural trail is a vital role in these efforts. Its connectivity to our new on-street bike lanes, as well as the Monon Trail, the White River Trail, and other greenways, and Indigo bus routes, helps provide commuters with an easy, a safe, and convenient means of alternative transportation throughout our downtown district. And it also has allowed the city to showcase innovative ways to managing stormwater runoff by incorporating those stormwater planters throughout 8 miles of our downtown. These planters will divert 1.4 million gallons of stormwater each year from our already overburdened sewer system. The addition of over 500 new trees along the trail will significantly change the environmental landscape, with plans to replace asphalt and concrete with 522 trees and 5 acres of new landscaping. The cultural trail will take giant steps toward beautifying our urban core, all the while cleaning the air that we breathe. Our goal in making Indianapolis one of the most sustainable cities in the Midwest is growing ever closer as we work in partnership with the community to becoming more environmentally conscious and looking for long-term sustainable solutions that keep the next generations in mind. That is so important to remember, the next generations. The cultural trail obviously will serve as that model for sustainability, and we're extremely fortunate to be here today to receive this gift. This project also will serve as a model for other communities and other cities across the nation. We have something very, very special right here in Indianapolis and are catching the attention of other cities for this fantastic trail and the numerous benefits that it provides all of our citizens. The good thing is we certainly caught the attention of Washington, D.C. That's a good one. And we are very happy to accept this funding and complete the trail and provide a better quality of life for all of our citizens. And with all of that, I am so pleased to announce a man who's probably the happiest of all of us today, Brian Payne, President of the Central Indiana Community Foundation.
Thanks, Mayor. Great job. Thank you very much. One of the things we've learned in the last 8.5 years is it takes a village to create a cultural trail. We have some of our diehards who've taken on the snow and a swarm of locusts and whatever else we have coming from some other state that we don't welcome here. But it's great to have a little bit of blue skies, and thanks for being here. It really takes so many people to get this project going, and I got to tell you, we had a lot of experts tell us that no matter how great our project was, how great our 25-page application was, we were going to need some champions. And Congressman André Carson was a fantastic champion. We want to thank him and his entire staff. But Congressman Carson personally got involved in this. He met with us, he got briefings, he came out and did a tour of the cultural trail. He spent a lot of his personal time, a lot of his personal energy, and he really, in this case, brought it home. So, Congressman, thank you for all your leadership on this one. Wouldn't have happened without him and his able staff. Of course, we wouldn't have gotten this far without Mayor Greg Ballard. Right from the beginning of his administration, he's embraced this project. He's seen how the cultural trail can be, a powerful force, but even more powerful if it's connected to other sustainability projects, other bikeways, other ways of connectivity, and he's just taken it to a whole new level. So, Mayor, thank you. And the mayor has brought in millions of dollars as well, of federal dollars. Again, we always talk about how there's no city money going into this budget, but there are federal dollars, and the mayor and his administration have accessed and secured federal dollars as well in the past. So that's how we got to this point. There are so many people to thank. I am going to take a moment and thank a number of them. First of all, the city's Department of Public Works has been an incredible partner. They're our partner on a day-to-day basis, working on behalf of Mayor Ballard. And we want to thank David Sherman, their director, and Lori Miser, who is our day-to-day partner, for the incredible work that they do. You can see that the trail is looking great here on a wintry day, but it's their leadership that it makes the construction happen. We have a great team. We have Melody Park and Mark Zoyer from R.W. Armstrong, the project management firm. Their president, Roland, is here with us today. We want to thank R.W. Armstrong. Kevin Osborne and Rundell Ernstberger have done the great design work. Kevin's one of the partners, and there he is. We make him hold up signs when he's not designing. I want to thank Gail Payne and her company, The Goods, Minnie Taylor Ross and Art Strategies. The trail is about connectivity.